Hey friend, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. Let's check in with your energies, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising will be the most dominant. Let's see what is going on and how we can support your journey today. All right, Pisces. Let's see what is going on in the current energies for you. Only take what resonates, and just remember free will is strongly at play here. Okay, so first up we have got the Three of Pentacles with the Emperor energy and the Judgment energy. Looks like a potential job opportunity if that's what some of you are looking at. Let's see where this is going. Okay, clarity, thoughts, confusion, maybe all at the same time. Let's get a little bit deeper. Seven of Swords, something not making sense here. Okay. Then the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, underneath. So some pressure that's being conflicted. You get to move away from that. So that's good. Okay, yeah. So it seems here that someone wants to work together, or there's an opportunity to work on something here with this Emperor energy and potentially put you in a leadership position or a leader. And I'll say leadership aspect, meaning obviously with whomever that you're connecting with or this situation at hand. It seems like that you obviously have a significant choice here on what's happening and where this is going. Now with the Judgment energy, I feel like there could be a boss or a potential interviewer or a person that you're dealing with. Some decisions are being made here, okay? And I feel like there is some clarity that's coming through, but at the same time, I feel like you're received and well liked, or wherever you're going, you feel connected to it, okay? But there seems to also be something that may not be making sense, and it's like someone's trying to get to the bottom of this situation. Yeah, I think there's a bit of confusion here, maybe with some information that's been shared or received or expressed. But I do feel like, again, you're very well received here, or the situation that you're connected to feels like it's heading in the right direction. With this Knight of Wands, there's something inspiring about the energy. There's something activated in this energy that wants to move forward. And this King of Cups is letting you know that there's quite a nurturing element behind it, and something that wants to connect with you, because it feels like whoever this is or whatever this situation is, there's a very strong connection between whether the two parties, if there's two people here, or like the opportunity at hand. I think, again, something just feels very well liked and very well received. So this could be you going towards something or something coming towards you, and it feels like a really great alignment, okay? Let's see where this is further going as we look at what's underneath this here. I just want to shuffle a little bit more and have a look what the influence is, and or the potential challenge. What do we need to know here? Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? Okay. So I've got the Five of Swords, the Death energy, and the Page of Cups. And this is what I mentioned before. I feel like there's been a little bit of conflict in something that was shared, okay? Maybe there was some truth shared here around how someone feels or how someone sees it. Maybe, the approach or the way it was received was a little bit challenging or confusing, okay? With this Five of Swords energy, it can be a bit of conflict around some form of communication here. Makes sense. We do have Uranus in Gemini, which is a lot around communication. So people could be showing up, sharing things, dropping little bombs here and there, and I feel like that is going to end and something's going to present itself. So maybe if for some of you, if this is a masculine that you're dealing with in general, maybe it is related to a relationship dynamic. I feel like the challenges or something that's not making sense, I feel like something's coming through here where there's going to be more compromise and more understanding here, okay? Because I can see that there's a lot of care and quite a significant connection here that wants to shift things up. Let's see where this is all going. Okay, we have the Star energy and the Ace of Pentacles, and that's what I'm talking about. Someone is expressing interest or making a potential offer here to you, Pisces, okay? Again, for you to receive that, you've got to be participating in that energy. So what I mean is, if you are looking for a job or putting yourself forward for something, obviously it increases your chances. And I know you guys know that. There's just some people that like to leave interesting comments, and I know a lot of you reply to those comments, which I do appreciate. And I know it can be frustrating when you feel like things aren't happening or aren't unfolding. But I can promise you, the more activity that you engage in that is aligned to the things that you want, you will start seeing results. You will start seeing movement. You're putting the energy out there. You're making it really clear what you want when you're putting the energy into it, because where energy goes, focus, right? Or focus and energy flows. So yeah, just be mindful of that. What else do we need to know where this is going? Thank you. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I quite like this energy. You're getting a bit bold and brazen, Pisces. We've got Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. We will clarify. And then we've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords with the Sun. So again, clarity is coming if there isn't clarity right now, because I feel like there's something in the mix of some communication that's made it a little potential wobbly. But as I said, with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, there's desire for a new opportunity. And I feel like this wish or this idea around something that you have, I feel like it's paying off. It's interesting that you do have the Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands, because this is also talking about further challenges. And, we're sitting here in this line. When we connect to that, we're looking at the further challenges that may be coming into play. But I feel like you're quite protected here with this Seven of Wands. Or whatever that you're working with, or who you're working with, or the direction that you're leading. I feel like you're protecting this at all costs. Like you're really believing in yourself and protecting yourself. I like that. Again, I like that energy. So if this is coming towards you, any, challenge, people just trying to stir the pot a bit, whatever that may be, I feel you have this handled and under control. So I feel really good about that for you. With the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands, some of you, this could be, your strength in protecting your energy around protecting your people in your life, people in your family, or the thing that you're going for that matters to you most right now. Four of Wands can be a relationship. We do have the Two of Cups showing up here. But I feel like whatever this is that you're going towards right now, as I said, for a lot of you, this seems work related, but for some of you, I do feel this could be on a relationship dynamic. I am going to do one specifically on relationship. I know we had a friend here on the channel specifically asking for that, because I do feel there's, quite a mix right now for you guys. But yeah, I just feel whatever this is, you're protecting it well you don't want to be let down or disappointed. But I think there's also this part of you that if there is not necessarily any rejection, but sometimes you put yourself out there in certain situations and maybe you don't get the feedback you want, and it may feel a little bit, oh, well, I guess that wasn't for me, or that I wasn't good enough for that, whatever talk that we can have, and a little bit of rejection can set in. But naturally here, what I'm sensing is that you've got you. and I like you've got you. And I feel like something really positive and powerful is coming on the other side of this with this Three of Swords and Four of Wands. But what we'll undo is I'll unpack it more in the extended. So that will allow us to see more the layers here. We can look in love and we can look at career separately as we move through this, but it will give us a bit more of an insight what this challenge is that's coming on through that you do overcome. But I feel like there is quite protective energy and there's a little bit of confusion. There could be, when we have the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords, something's not making sense, okay? There could be a little bit of gaslighting going on, something of that nature. And I think the biggest thing here is you're trying to get clear on something. Or waiting on some form of information here to make an informed decision on which direction to go forward, because I can see there's something in conflict on what you are wanting to achieve, which is around the home front or your own successes and path and journey right now. But I feel like you're going to be celebrating, Pisces. But let's unpack it more. If you are joining us in the extended, it is the second link below. More details there. If you want to check in and work on your mindset and your own growth, check out Subliminals. Put it on, go to sleep. It really helps support some further reprogramming where you might feel a little bit of your belief system, could be a little shaken, or you just want to power up in a certain area of your life. So that is the first link below. But again, if I'm joining you extended, I'll see you over there. Otherwise, Pisces, I will catch you tomorrow, friend. Bye.